Welcome to my Gunloper run. I'm Knifo29 and here's what's in our backpack. We are underweight. We got a little bit of fire starting. Too many bandages, but maybe not too many because we're going to be goading down and, glass thread. She'll break everything. That's our only weapon. And there we are. We're on day 36, and here's our skills. Ooh, cooking's about to hit 4. That is good. And it's mid-morning. What do we have? An hour? 4? 53, 45. And I have to go in there so I can do that. There we go. So I did kind of pretty this up. This pile, yeah. Everything in this pile is coming with us. 361. I should grab some more food too. You know what? I'm gonna take some chicken. Let's go. Oh wow. We're not taking this. I thought I dropped my guns, but I didn't. Oh, actually, I can't drop it like that way. I have to drop it here. Get out of my backpack. Now we're even lighter. Let's go. Back to the summit. We should take the odd stick. We got actually a little bit of good luck here because when we woke up, there was a blizzard and it basically just ended. As I was gathering the stuff to leave before I realized, like, wait a second, you can't leave. So, we didn't have to waste much of the day. But I guess the good thing about going up there the second time, like I haven't done it on stream. I don't know if I ever did go up the second time on stream. Going up the second time is a little different than the first time because there is that one rope that I got in that cave that I deployed. So we will take that and we'll bypass walking through that one cave. And there's a bear in that spot where that rope is, and you kind of have to either deal with him or distract him. And we have 4 rocks, that might be enough. I also want to go to that cave. Typically when I go, I will go to the cave where I left all the leather items. Because I want those sharpening stones. Because I don't like my hatchet at 82, I like it at 100. Did I drop? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I couldn't remember if I dropped the tablets. My mind's a little flustered, just like it was 5 minutes before I start the stream with the starting soon screen, and that's when I turned my game on and I noticed, I'm like, uh-oh, I didn't clean this place up. I said I was going to clean it up, and then it, like, oh no, I didn't go back to the summit. So I was frantically trying to clean up the mountaineer's hut. At least. It's kind of like when you tell your mom you're going to do this and that, but you don't do this and that. So you just do this and hope that she's okay with it. Yeah, it's not terribly messy in there. I mean, aside from that big old pile that I threw on the floor where dropped everything, but like I said, we're when we get back there, we're gonna be picking all that stuff up and taking it with us anyway. So, oh no, you know what I should have done? I should have brought the jerry can. I filled my lantern and there was like 0.04 in the jerry can, something like that. Or maybe it was 0.4. I don't know. But it was pretty empty. And I was thinking, oh man, I should bring that up with me to the summit, because when I break down all those lanterns, that oil will go into the jerry can. And I'm gonna carry the oil anyway, so what's the difference, right? But I forgot to bring the jerry can, so now it's gonna be in a bunch of jugs. I hope that one day Hinterland allows us to transfer the little jugs into the jerry cans. I also hope that they decide that the jerry can should be an actual item in the game. So when you empty it, it's still an item. They'd have to adjust weights though, because an empty jerry can still has some weight to it, right? And I'm not so sure right now. Do I have coffee? Pre-made? I have one. I'm not so sure right now if they actually factor the jerry can's weight itself. I don't think they do, since it disappears when it's empty. But I think a lot of people kind of want the jerry cans to be a real item. Just one more thing you get to collect for people like me. Look at the weather, it's nice. Actually, you know what? Going here is the best way. I do have crampons. That's good. So the second trip up to the summit, it's not as bad as the first trip. The first trip is bad because, you know, you have all of that stuff and you have to determine what you're gonna take. The second trip is just like, you know, alright, that I'm not taking, that I'm not taking. That doesn't matter to me. It's all, basically all the clothing and the tools. Right? You don't need 16 hacksaws, you need one. You don't need a whole bunch of hatchets, unless you're doing a long run. What's the weather? It's -1. We're probably going to gain temperature right away. If you're doing a long run, the way I do it with hatchets and knives, I collect every one that I can get. And I sharpen all of them to 100 and I use them, and when they get low, I go to one of the workshops, and then it's like one piece of scrap metal in half an hour to repair them to 100. Because eventually you will run out of sharpening stones. But in these runs, I'm not getting anywhere near the amount of time that it takes to deplete all that, so I really only need one hatchet. If I find another one and it's not going to hurt me to take it, I'll do it. Because it's always nice to have a hatchet that you can just use for cutting wood and such, and not have to worry about resharpening your hatchet. But for the most part, I tend to leave them behind now. It's still not easy because I'm still kind of used to taking everything. So I have 4 flare shells, and my hope is that I don't need to use any of them on a wolf. Oh, and we don't have any mushrooms or rose hips, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have an odd number on me. Because if I did, then I would grab one more. Or two more. So I could craft one and not have dead weight. Alright, so we're going in that cave right there. Still -1? Oh, it's 0. Right away, we're gonna gain temperature. I like that. Now this is the thing, if you have a lot of food, you can just kill your day breaking down all the boots. Definitely want all those. I have a bunch of leather in the Mountaineer's hut, so I'm not gonna worry about these, but we will remember that we have them. 76. I should take all this stuff. I will leave that at the Mountaineer's hut. And let's do 02. Let me just check. Yeah, I did drop. Oh, I forgot to drop. Oh, wow, that's almost half a kilogram. Oops. Oh, when you're rushed, man, you can forget some stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna drink because I may want to drink some coffee. So I'm not gonna make that mistake where I fill my belly up, then I can't drink my coffee. Go flesh out a wolf for me, baby. I will do no harm to you. And I will avenge your death. Where's that wolf? Alright. I don't see this wolf around, so that's fine. Is that? That's a rock. It's hard to tell though, because sometimes at a lengthy distance, yeah, that is a rock. Sometimes at a lengthy distance, the animal will spawn in, but it won't move. But that dark spot clearly is a rock now, as it changed to a circular. It's never a bad idea to stop, listen, and just have a look. Hey, we're gaining temperature now. It's good. When you're not in Timberwolf Mountain, you see someone else there, you want to go back there? I know. I know. You know what? I watched the Fallout series on TV, and I kind of was done playing the game, but then, you know, all the Fallout hype happened again. There's the rope you can just see right there. That's where we're going. All the hype around the game picked up again. And then I started watching videos on YouTube again. And then, because of YouTube's algorithm, they think because you watched one Fallout video that's all you ever want to watch. And then I had to play the game again. I'm like, But yeah, when I see somebody playing and they're in a region, I'm like, I wish I was in that region. Okay, this is the spot where the bear patrols. He patrols up and down there. We want this. We have a ton of flare shells too, so we don't even have to be shy. We can just, you know, let them charge, take a shot, and we're good. As long as he doesn't run in the direction that we're heading. But he patrols up in this little area. If you get up by that rock right there, you can usually throw a little stone that way and distract him and run right by and not have any issues. There he is. And I think he's good. He's walking away. And I say I have no memory. I can remember certain things. There's certain things that I can't remember. Like going back to the summit. Little things like that. Alright, this is a shortcut. Copper, you got your headset on? Because if you do and you hear crows, that's the bear crows. That's why I call it the chimpanzee. I think we're a little far from them now and can't hear it anymore, but let's go. You don't hear the chimps? That's too bad. See, with these crampons, you can make climbs like this where they were a little sketchy before. And you can make it with plenty of stamina left. Plenty of grip. I will switch back to that. And it's midday. That climb is not going to happen on one coffee. Unfortunately. But you know what? We can sleep a few hours. Right there. Because we have a 5.9 bonus, so just don't sleep too long. Oh no, I'm a fool. Oh no, I can't even make coffee. In my haste, I had picked up the pot and put down all my cans to leave Timberwolf Mountain, and in my haste I put the pot down but didn't grab any cans. We have what should be plenty of water. The problem is I can't make a coffee, and that's the last rope climb. And I don't even know that one coffee would do it at our condition currently. What are you, 1.8? We may as well take you. 14.8. Oh, so many mistakes today. Nothing life-threatening or anything, but still kind of sucks. You can go there. And to be honest, I no longer need that. So we'll do that. Run back and get it. We won't tell the boys. Okay. Let's do that. They'll know.
Come on, little fire.
Mert will come in and be like, why are you still in Pleasant Valley? Shouldn't you have been at the camp office by now?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I'm just gonna do that. Oh. Okay, there's only the two. I got 42 and 50. Let's sleep for an hour. And we got 458. So we'll do 5 hours. And when we wake up, we'll climb the rope. We got lots of wood at the crash site, so we can just make a fire in there. And there's no predators from here to there, so we'll be good. And I don't need a torch. I figured I'd just take one though. Makes it a little easier for y'all. What's the time? It's bedtime. Well, climbing the rope might deplete our alertness enough. And line up. It's hard to find the rope at night. There it is. Let's do that. No point wasting it. And we're gonna need you. Yeah, we might deplete enough of our alertness that we can sleep and wake up in the morning. The beauty of the crampons. And what is it? And now we can run. Deplete a little bit more. Well, I guess we can't run very far when we have no stamina. Alright, there's tons of wood here though. And when we go down, where will we end up? Merd's not right. Or sorry, Merd's not wrong. He's totally right. Every time I go down, I end up in a different spot. One day, I'll remember. Alright, we'll use the light so we can see. I can break down a lantern. I will grab everything right now. I don't care about you. Are any of these better than 82? No. Alright. Got cedar. Alright, well, we don't have the ton of wood that I thought we had, but we have a bunch. We want fire striker. You know what? Let's just do that. Kill some little bit of our weight. And throw it all. 8 hours, that's more than enough. And yeah, let's break down one lantern. And all right, let's just eat. And we'll go to bed. 7 hours. We should have enough for 10. We're not going to get 10 hours anyway, I don't think. Oh, we briefly had an aurora there. Alright. Wow, we're really underweight. Actually, yeah. I was gonna heat one of my drinks up, but that's fine. Okay, and then anything else? You know what? Because I have the weight capacity, you're all staying. Why do I have a feeling? Oh, okay, no, that's that other one. Okay, don't go that way, fool. Go this way. No need to be jumping out the back of the plane. You can just walk around this way. Yeah, we don't need all these hatchets and hacksaws, but if we have the capacity to carry them, may as well. Really? Again?
That smarts a bit.
Alright, let's go crampons. Lasted 7 a day. Let's go this way. You can minimize the risk of your spraying by just getting on one of these ledges and getting rid of that slope. There we go.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
Hey, Murd, welcome in. That's where we are. Ooh, boy. Don't stand up too quick. Merd, I forgot to go to the summit off stream. Oops. Sorry.
Ow!
Well, luckily we have crampons to not break our ankles. It only reduces the risk, it doesn't eliminate it. Classic Nypho. I've never forgotten to do something off stream. Oh wow. Astrid about to pass out. Now am I better to just go over here? There we go. What did I just see ahead of us? Oh, it's a bunny. Okay. Alright. Let's get rid of the sprains. I don't have medication to take away. Well, I have a drink. You know what? No, because you know what? I got multiple instances of pain, so. But. Yeah. Let's do that.
Gotta warm up somehow.
And let's do this. We keep her in front of us, we'll be okay. Oh, that's not cooperation there. Did we get all that meat down? Yes. Alright. We're almost there. When we leave here, I'm gonna have an aneurysm because it's gonna the relatively clean cut is gonna be messy again because of all these hatchets and hacksaws. And we got too much weight to take back with those two rifles. That unfortunately, like, I would love to take one of these red toolkits.
I just want to lay down for a bit.
Just drop it off in Pleasant Valley or something. Alright, I don't think there's any predators anywhere near us, so... Just walk under here. This would, if I was watching somebody and they did that, that would aggravate me. Bird's on a 145-day watch streak. Thanks, Merd. You know what?
It's too cold to think.
I don't know if I'm gonna get all that cooked. You know what? Get a fire going. Oh, it burned. Oh.
Man, this pack is kind of heavy.
Ooh, let's put you back in our inventory. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. May as well cook up some of this meat because, I mean, that's helping us get to
Come on, little fire. Come on.
a little bit closer to 5. You know what? You're still actually pretty good. And we get food out of it. Let's do that. Alright, deer hide. Go there. Oh, this is gonna aggravate me. You know what? I better just pick these both up. It'll aggravate me less. Alright, and bunnies, where are you? Oh, you're right there. You know what? It's... Yeah, I just did that. That metal can go in there. Toolkits can go here. Oh, that bothers me when it's just ever so slightly off kilter. Why can't they be, why can't they be stackable? $81, that's... Yeah. Hatchets. Normally I don't have all the toolkits up there. I would put them underneath, but for some reason I didn't do that today. We also have to remember... Oh, I hate that. You see it flickering, eh? Like, that's not supposed to happen. Just gotta kind of spam your button till it drops it. Let's also get the stuff that was in here. I think with the amount of fire strikers I have, even though they're not the greatest quality, I'm gonna take one. Your ammo, you have to go. I don't need to take, okay. Oh, and then I need, oh, I have 8. I'm gonna leave that. 8 is way more than enough. Boy. 7 minutes, 8 minutes. This is stuff that all has to go. Dumb book rules. Alright, that's at 80, that's... Yeah. They can stay right there. And one of these sharpening stones can stay here. Alright, when that is cooked, where does it go? It goes to 91. And we do need to eat, so... Let's do that. And let's take another jug of water. 38 minutes. That's not going to cut it. That doesn't allow me to do anything. $51 Oh, you're only at 9 minutes? Oh, we're not gonna get all this done. Do I still have a piece? Oh, I have all that cedar on me. Cool. Alright. Oh. 0.03. See, that's what I was talking about. Now when I break these down, they will fill up the jerry can. What was that? Cooking 4. So we have 45 minutes. Problem is, it's going to take a while still to get to cooking 5. See, now there's 1.13 in there. This is the way to do it. If you have a jerry can, fill the can. Oh, was that a small piece? Damn it. You know what? I'm not multitasking like that. I'm not trying to do math. All right.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
So we got 48 minutes. That'll allow me to use, well, 1 tab. All right, we don't need you. You can go up here. Good enough. Spray paint can go up here. What is our weight? 53. What don't we need? We don't need the scrap metal. Actually, that's 30 minutes. This is gonna be tough, knowing what I should leave, what I should take. You're staying. I think we can get 2 more.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, now the slug from 4 to 5.
Man, I could use a drink.
We're making water, Astrid. Settle down. Fill the belly. $56. What is there? I kind of want to take this. I don't really need to take the spray paint. Oh, I don't need that. Oh, well. That lantern fuel could stay behind. It's not gonna make a big dent, but it's a dent. Put a dent in your brand new car the size that this is putting in our reduction, you would be angry. Alright, what else? Oh man, stupid book rules. Where's Coach? I need Coach to yell at me instead. Doesn't work when I do it. We don't need all the meat. We're down to 47, so you know what? It's just basically drop some water. And we should be okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Because if we leave and we take a pot with us, 22 till melted, 14. If we take a pot with us and all the tablets, we will be okay. Have I been to the bunker here, or am I keeping that for another time? I honestly don't remember, to be honest. We will check it the next time we come here, because I really don't know. I don't remember. I think we did, and it's empty, but I can't remember. I have to think. I think it was full, wasn't it? Oh man, which bunker was full for us? Was it this one? What's the time? Let's, oh wow, look at our alertness. You must have been at work. Yeah, you probably were.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
What to do? 29. You stay. You're a prize, not a possession. Read a book. Helps the cooking skill a little bit. Doesn't help the weight one little bit. What am I looking at? Oh, this one. Cooking is a little bit in. I don't want to read rifle harvesting. And what does that do? Just a wee touch. We gotta go get more food. AC was full. I don't know. Good question. And hours. We're not getting 10. Well, it's daytime. Do we have clothing that we can repair? Alright. We're gonna have to drink. 86. Look at that moose bag at 78. Why aren't I not wearing a coat? Where's my coat? Where's my coat? Alright, I don't want to make this nice and pretty, but don't really want to pick the whole pile up. Why am I not wearing a coat? What happened to my coat? Oh man. I'm gonna guess, because I have two parkas, don't I?
For much longer.
Yeah, let's just pick you up so you can go in a nice pile. Hey Darth, welcome in. What happened to my other coat? It's not in here. I mean, that's the Mackinac, but I mean, I have to wear it now. Oh boy. I was hiding the pile outside, hoping you wouldn't see it. I was just keeping it out there because I don't care about it. What happened to my other coat? Did I not find one of these expedition parkas up at the summit? I had two. I didn't tear down any clothing today. What? Well, it's obviously not going to be in there. Where did it go? I didn't get attacked. I mean, even if I did, it would show up in my inventory as ruined. Oh boy. Well, we have a Mackinac as a spare. What's our weight? 48. Because I had to grab the spare coal. That's full. Wow. Alright, let's take 1 liter. Does that make you happy, Mert? Does that make you happy? And we don't have food except for cattails. Oh man. Well, we're leaving. I know, how do you lose a coat? I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm confused. If anybody knows where my coat went, I'm talking to you, YouTube. Please let me know. I didn't play off stream XM, so there. Remember? Oh man, I'm wondering if I accidentally dropped it in that... No, because we looked at the clothing up at the summit today. And it wasn't up there. That was just those sweaters. They're all gray, so you can't confuse a red and a gray. Well, I guess for those of us that can see color, we shouldn't be able to. But I don't know where my coat is. Yeah, Murd, you weren't here. I don't know what happened. Did I accidentally, in haste, tear it down? I don't think I did. Would something have happened when I took everything off at the cave pools? I don't think so, because I just double click. When you go in here and you double click, it just takes it off and puts it in your backpack. You would have to then go into the other tab to drop it. I mean, you can drop it by going way down there, but that's not how I take my clothes off. Wow. What's the time? It's early. I wonder if I went to repair it and mistakenly hit the wrong button. I'm not blaming the game by any means, but like, have you ever seen like in my food or somewhere down here, and I click on something and you see me drag my cursor, but then I have to go back because it didn't click? I'm not blaming my mouse either. My mouse doesn't have issues with that. I'm just wondering if, and remember that one time too, not long ago, where the game was altering. It was changing my items. I went to eat a piece of meat and instead I ended up drinking a drink instead. So I mean, it's possible that I went to tear something down and maybe it all rearranged. I've never seen it happen in the clothing section though, only in the food. It's also possible that maybe when I went to click on it to repair it, but then I would still see it on the screen though. I would know that it didn't click. Maybe I just went and pushed the wrong button and broke it down accidentally. What do we have for cloth? We only have 4, so we don't have an abundance. I don't know what happened. I'm just gonna guess that I accidentally tore it down.
Starting to feel numb.
Maybe subconsciously or subliminally, however, whichever word works better. Maybe I'm turning Loper. And I'm like, I don't need this stinking coat. That's not true. I'm not that guy. I don't know if I dropped it anywhere. But yeah, I really don't know. Wow, is it windy? Can I get a wind block? What do we need? Well, we only need to just drink, basically. Let's eat a couple of cattails. It's true, I gotta make and wear a moose coat. How long do I have to wear it? Is it like, once I make it, I have to wear it? And when do I have to make it? Is it just whenever I'm able, or is there some kind of a time frame, like have to do it before this amount? I don't know.
Freezing.
Me Loper, Darth laughing, thanks. I can do Interloper, I'm just not doing Interloper. And I will never do Misery. Let's go warm up. Although I might try Misery mode. Just to see. But...
Oh, lucky day.
have I not been in here? I've been in here. Did I get abducted by aliens? I don't know what's going on. You figure once I have a rifle that I can use, that's when we should go after a moose. I think that's a good time. Is it just one moose hide or is it two?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I didn't loot, I just dropped the saplings, apparently, I guess. Huh. I'm gonna crouch and have a peek underneath. You think it's one, but I could quickly have a peek? Yeah, I will. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I got here and I just kind of threw the twigs on the ground, warmed up, and kept going. Alright, let's do that. That's a satchel there. Oh, it's only one hide. Okay. Well, we don't need that guy. Alright, and let's eat that. Oh, nice, it finished it too. Since everyone here has little jobs, he'll make sure to remind me every day not to lose my coat. Thanks, Darth. Thanks. I will do my best. Oh. You're absolutely useless to me out here. Yeah, I'll leave the wood. Murd wants a stretch. Alright, fine. Here's your stretch. There we go. Thanks, Murd. Hey, give me some credit here. I didn't go all the way around and then have to come back to this cave. You're all out of whack with your work and stream time. Yeah, when do you guys change your time? Your clocks. Oh, there's the wolf. When is that and why is that y'all don't change yours at the same time that we change ours? We go into this waterfall cave. First weekend of October. Wow! Really? That's when we turn ours back. Or forward. I can't remember. Spring forward, spring back, fall forward. Fall back, spring forward. You'd think that would be an easier way to remember that, but it's not inside my head, it's not. Spring forward, fall back. I think that's how it works. Fall back, spring forward. Alright, I'm gonna check the tables first. What is our weight? 52 out of 45. That's not bad. Alright, let's go in here. What's the time? It's almost midday. So we should be okay. Yeah. Alright, this is the only cave in the game that I no longer get lost at. You know what I was thinking of doing? I'm doing that. And where I have one more. I'm doing that. I don't want to be overweight here. I want to fly through this. Alright. Can't get lost in this one. Can't find coal in this one either. Let's go right. I'm not gonna take the bedroll, but hey, look at you.
Never know.
65. Drop you. Alright, so we'll just go through the crawl space. I'll leave you right there. I'll leave you right there. And when we come out of this, we'll go to the right. And we'll have got the entire cave system. I'm gonna leave this wood here too. Close your eyes, people. Astra's naked. Oh, I wonder if that's why my,
I've never felt so cold in my life.
it's still at 78. I wonder if that's why the condition on my moose satchel is so low. But I didn't take it off at the other waterfall cave either. Ooh, hello. Oh, I guess I can't put it on. Take you, we'll leave the tinder plug. Alright, I didn't miss anything, did I? I don't think so. 9688. Alright. The Cowichan's better, isn't it? 1-6. Alright. Well, we'll keep it and repair it. And once we repair it, then we'll wear it. Right, now we go this way. Don't see any coal in there, aside from that one piece. And I know I picked up all the wood. The wood is useless to us in this cave, so... well, what I mean by that is it's useless to us where it was in this cave. I will most likely just leave the wood outside. Alright, I'm gonna put you down because, oh man, one time of missing a hitbox and having that thing go to turn itself off
Kind of heavy.
will drive me nuts. Remember the old days where reading a book would mean I could just drop the book? Who came up with these book rules? Alright, I don't know that I'm gonna remember ever. I don't need a note for this either. I'm just gonna drop that there. Did I get the container on top? I don't have footprints over here. Okay, now I got it. Time of day, it's midday. I'm not even going to walk over there, I don't care. Because if I ask the question, is this waterfall going to trigger a location, Murd will say, you ask that every time. And then I'll get there and it won't. And it doesn't matter anyway, we always get 100% before we've gotten to every spot, so.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
What is our handgun at? 58. Yep, I asked that many times you have. I thought so. Alright, with the amount of weight we have on us, I'm not going through Thompson's and looting it. I'm going to head over to the farmhouse. And from there, we'll probably spend the night there. And I might want to, I don't remember. Man, my mind is just, I don't know where my brain is. Because I don't even remember right now. Did I stop off at the community hall? If I look here, Camera Flight, Stalker's Pie, Ranger, and Peppers. We don't have Thompson's, so no, we haven't. Haven't been to the community center. The only reason I want to stop off in there is because maybe there's a pot. And boiling, getting rid of these water tablets is so much easier when you have pots to use. If you haven't looted this map, you ran straight through it. Oh, and I heard about it. Let me tell you. Is this the way up? Or do I have to go around the other side? You ask this every single time. I'm pulling this out. This thing is so far back in line. Oh, how many panic buttons is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 oh no's away. That's a whole lot of oh no's. If Copper wasn't here, I would have said something different than oh no. Actually, I wouldn't have. 'Cause I don't do that on my channel. I know, eh? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's like the monster truck and bear. That just pure panic. Oh no, oh no, oh no, we're gonna die. Oh no, oh no. Then the reality hit and they're like, oh, okay, wait, no. We're not gonna die because he's gonna rear up first. Still. You appreciate that, XM? Do you not like swearing as well? Are you one of those clean people like Copper? And to some extent, Coach? This is not a bad word channel. No, it is an occasional slip up. I do my best to not make little slip ups, but you have to kind of keep score. No bones, no. You kind of have to keep score. I'm keeping this thing out just because. Actually, you know what? Revolver's the first thing that's going to come out. You got to keep score of all the times where I should have been swearing and I didn't. Because there's going to be one time where I'm just totally off guard and like something's coming out. It's usually not a horrible bad, but I do my best. I agree, XM. I've seen channels like that too, and I'm like, why? I've even said before, I don't get people that type that stuff in chat. I don't want. I swear a lot in real life, and I've never once typed a swear word into somebody's chat because I have enough time while I'm typing to say, hey, you know what? I really don't need to use that word right here. Darth was streaming, it'd slip up 25 times the first 10 minutes. That's okay. Nobody put me up to this either. It was always my own choice. I just figured, nah, you know what? I got potty mouth in real life. I don't need to have it here. But like I said, there will be a time where one will slip out. Whenever Coach says, huh, that's when you know. And then sometimes I'll argue it. I'm the only one that gets to argue with the mods. All mod actions are final. And if you argue them, you will get a timeout. Except for me. I will argue everyone. Nice, XM. And thank you, Copper. See, there's the beauty of being relatively clean. Is we have people like XM and Copper here. And knowing people like that never hurts. And Mr. Wolf. Boom. Yeah, take that, coach. That makes up for one of those times where I only shot once. Is there nothing?
I could use this.
Well, I don't need it. Oh, do I? It was 80. No, ours is 83. Still, 80% knife is nothing to sneeze at. Wow, I think we're gonna get as far as the community hall. The reason I don't want to loot the community hall and like Thompson's and all that is I doubt we'll find a coat better than what we have. I don't know that I mean, aside from a Cowichan, we have all the clothing we want and the unknown whereabouts of the expedition parka. And I doubt we'll find you won't find an expedition parka in there. I think we have one right now, and that's all we have. That's all we're gonna get. But we do have to make a moose coat, so that's fine. But I don't want to loot there because of our situation with the weight right now. It's just gonna... I mean, if I go in there and I find a book, that is going to be painful. And I don't believe that even the farmhouse, I don't believe the farmhouse is going to have anything. Like right now, our goal is to get to the camp office so we can drop all these heavy items that we have, like the two rifles. The flask that we'll never use, which is purely for collecting. Maybe get the recipe and then come back for the loot. Yeah, but you know, if I do that, I'm gonna see stuff. And what if I see a pot? But I do want a pot. I mean, it doesn't hurt to go in. I don't have to look in the cabinets. There's going to be nothing in there anyways, right? I mean, it's basically, you know, the odd bit of food. Nothing highly important. We have all the tools that we need. The Knifo dilemma. Hey, you've heard me and you've seen me do it. Like, alright, I'm not gonna stop and take anything. Oh. We're at 14. We do need cattails, though. This game is so cool. Sometimes when it's so clear you can see for miles. Yeah. And then when it's not clear, you can see like from here to there. That's when I start doing this. And then you guys are screaming at me for going in circles. I can't see, you took my eyeballs away. I don't want to play any of those team building exercises with y'all. You blindfold one person and the other person has to direct you to do this and that. Hell no. You guys would be yelling at me. Big old meanies. You know what? We're gaining... Oh, this is... You know I'm gonna hate doing it this way. I'm gonna check. You guys are where you belong. Takes longer to do it that way. Takes less time this way. But I can see the other way. I can't see this way. So I don't really like to do it. I'm going to go down to 10. Well, that is if we can take that much. Maybe we'll have 11. No, we'll get 10. Oh, I thought she was done. I think I might have canceled that one. I don't know. I don't care. There wasn't enough. If I canceled, there's not enough on that one to do anything for us anyway. Darth, better get more cattails. Yeah, I know. I hear you. We need food. Cattails aren't going to cut it. What we need is a deer. Cattails are the lifeblood of this game, 100%. I say yes and no. I think I say yes for anything harder than what I'm playing, and I say no for anything easier than what I'm playing. Because I think even in just my base stalker, when I was playing that, I don't think I ever really gathered cattails very often. And this one, I do need them, but I don't desperately need them. Because I do find more food than typical, than what regular interloper would find. I am curious, so I think I will try misery mode. Like, when that comes out, we'll just for fun, we'll do our stream, and when the stream is done, we'll start a new run on misery mode and see what that's all about. I haven't. They said some of the interloper players were testing it out for them. I don't know that I've seen anybody. In fact, I'm almost positive I haven't seen anybody, because the only real watching I've been doing the past while has been when we raid somebody. So that should be a pretty short run for us. Based on what Raph says, it'll, you know, long runs will be days, not hundreds of days. Alright, puppy. It's so lumpy over here. I wish. If only there was a deer. I don't want to just take them out without looking if there's a deer somewhere in the area. Because if there's a chance that we can get them to take a deer down, that's a whole lot of food. Oh, and I'll let you all think about what you want me to do with that cheat death. I've said before, I don't really have a problem with this game being permadeath. I think that's one of the things that makes surviving each day so great. But I am interested in what happens And I think you get the cheat death 2 or 3 times. And it's not something I want to wait 6 months to find out, right? So it would be a situation. I don't know if I would want to do it in this run. Although, depending on how far we are along in this run, if we're getting close to the end of this run when that happens, then maybe we do just go out and intentionally die and see what the consequences are for continuing. And then intentionally die again after we recover. You know what? There's not going to be no deer. I got 2 hits. But I have to know. You know what I do know? Drop that. And that, so we can move faster. We'll go get the recipe. And because this truck hood doesn't open, I'm gonna go and loot the truck. There's almost never anything in these anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, and then hopefully we don't get a blizzard right away. Where's my coal? Where's my books? I can't find them. I don't know if that cheat death is going to be available in misery mode. That's a good question, XM. And yeah, I'm with Murd. Like, aside from purposely dying to see what the consequences are and finding it out, it's not something I'm ever gonna do. Damn it! Didn't even get inside before I found something. All right, we're here. For you. I'm not even looking. I don't even care. I'm just looking for a pot. Is there a pot? Let's see that food. Is it better to take... Oh, you're at 0. It's not better for taking you. Is there anything here? I'm not opening cabinets. I see... you know what? The skillet's better than not having a pot. And we need food, so we may as well take that. Let's go. We got what we came for. You know what? We'll loot the toilet too. Everything else stays. We're gone. But yeah, I'll like I said, aside from purposely dying, I'm not gonna ever use the cheat death. I honestly, I think when you're streaming or making videos, I think people want to see you succeed, but they also want to see you fail. So having that option is just kind of takes that away. But no harm in checking it out. It would be interesting though if some of the consequences, because it says you shouldn't lose any loot at any of your bases, right? But you will lose some of the loot that's in your backpack because it specifically said you'll have a chance to retrieve your backpack and some of its contents.
Need this gear.
Your backpack typically contains all of the most important contents that you have. So it would be interesting. I wouldn't do it if I was using a variant rifle at the time, or even a revolver or whatever. If we were done with the rifles and revolvers, I would take the risk of losing my bow. That's right, Copper. I guess technically if you see that you're, well, if you're purposely dying, I could actually do it so that I'm not going to lose anything. And just empty my bag, right? But if I did that, I would never actually know what if I'm interested in seeing, like, if I died right now on purpose, what are you taking out of my bag? But definitely for people that just want to continue their run and they know they're in a bad situation, definitely they could just empty their contents where they're at. Let nature take its course and then go back there and retrieve it. What if the technical backpack was one of the things that took away from you?
This much gear.
Because you can't unequip it, right? There's no unequipping the technical backpack. What if that's one of the items they take from you? But yeah, I wouldn't test it while I have a gun I can't replace when I'm doing a specific gun task. Or maybe if we do have that gun, we take the gun out of the backpack and drop it. And then do it. So we can just run back and get the gun. You're not going to turn it on for your normal run? I don't know if they have an option, if they're going to have an option to turn it on or off, though. I think the option is basically, are you going to do it or are you not? It's totally... I like when people complain about certain things. And they're like, well, you don't actually have to do it. And as usual, farmhouse is further than I thought it would be. We're not going to that farm, we're going to that farm. We should call it Silo Farm, although it has a name. I just never remember Pleasant Valley Farmhouse. I guess that's not a farm, it's a barn. Is that part of our land? Because there's no house. So is it like, is all of this our land? Is that the Dutton farm? Sorry, the Dutton Ranch. What's the difference between a farm and a ranch? I'm a city boy. I don't know the difference between a farm and a ranch. Animals mostly. A farm is primarily like food, and ranches are primarily animals. I'm gonna walk right by this car because it has an openable hood, so it's the time of day. It's almost nighttime. Is there no dinosaurs on this dinosaur tour? You think so? You looked it up once, but you know your memory. My memory doesn't allow me to remember your memory. Ah, there we go. A ranch is a type of farm that primarily caters to grazing livestock, while a farm concentrates on agricultural practices and crop production. So a ranch isn't just a fancy name for a farmer. It's not upper class farmer. It's a whole different type of farmer. If I get a hole in this fence, should I? No, because then I gotta go down and just stay on the road. Is that the wolf, like right straight up there? Like right there? That is. But yeah, this one doesn't have any houses, so this must be all the same land. Ooh. Oh, it'd be so nice to get a deer. What would be nicer is to have the wolf get the deer and then we get the wolf. Get ourselves a twofer. Twofers are always better. I see you, Mr. Buck. But if I shoot him, you know what's gonna happen. He's just gonna run. We should bring in a dumb deer rule. If we shoot a deer and don't harvest it, we should have to give up a weapon. Not a gun, because then you can't continue with the gun rules. But bows are rarely used. For Coach, Knifo and his dumb rules. If we shoot a deer and it runs away and we never get to harvest it, you get 2 days to find it. If you don't find it, you have to drop your bow. I'm not going to add any rules, so don't worry. I'm just trying to talk. It is pretty. It's all orange. I love orange. A little bit of blue. Oh, now we're hungry. You know what we can do? We need this. It's 41. It should be good. It's funny. The contents weigh half the amount because the can is 0.15. The can weighs half as much as the contents in the can. If that makes any sense. I don't think that's a evenly distributed weight there. But I'm sure that's just a balancing deal. Old type cans were heavier. They could. Surely, I mean, there's always advances and everything, right? So. Surely they've figured out how to make cans much lighter than they used to be. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, if you have contents in a can and you eat the contents until there's 0.01, it weighs like almost nothing. And then you do one tiny little lick of the lid and all of a sudden it's 0.15 again. Oh. I don't have a choice. I mean, I have to at least take a shot at a deer. I'm not really too keen on doing it while I have a ton of coal on me. Oh, I got just a touch too close. Although that might put him in a good spot. Yeah. Well, it's not a good spot, but it's a little bit closer. One shot it. I wish. Oh, now you're going this way. The game's gonna say, nah, you missed. Am I too close? Am I being, I don't know how I missed. I have not a clue as to how that first shot missed. The second shot was kind of a Hail Mary, but I don't know how. I don't get it. Just hunting with a pistol is like a fine line because you... Before you moved, it was lined up perfectly, and then you moved and missed. Oh well. I just didn't want to waste a bunch of time trying to get so close that I get too close and he runs. What do I have? Okay. I was wondering if I should go in the basement first. We'll go upstairs. There's this house. This is like a side entrance. Is this front? Is this looks like the front. Yeah, that's the front of the house. Merd loves this place. I hate the bongos. This house is so annoying. Alright. We already checked for that bullet. There used to always, well, not always, but there used to be a bullet that would be just like ever so slightly out of reach. For the time being, we're going to drop a bunch of our weight.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We'll put a pot. We have another can. And we searched the kitchen. We didn't search that. It doesn't look like there's anything behind there. And there was no upper cabinets. Did we search the fridge? No, we didn't. We didn't take the toilet. Okay. I'm gonna quickly run downstairs and see what's down there. I should have checked that bag before we went down.
Thank you.
We have a heavy hammer on our person. Alright, we're gonna get some potatoes. And what did I miss there last time? I forget. That's alright. We'll pick up the scrap metal because maybe tomorrow we repair the tower. There's still some
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
scrap metal up at the by the tower, whatever, Signal Hill. Yeah, it's a big place, and it's got a lot of places to store stuff. It's just so noisy during a storm that it aggravates me, and because we're in Pleasant Valley, a storm happens every 2 minutes. I'm gonna drop that heavy hammer and put it on the table. I didn't have... No, I didn't. No tools.
I think I can use this.
Alright, do we have here? We have the 2 and 1. Oh, hello. I know that was something that I missed the last run. And there was something over here.
too tired to think straight.
But I don't see it. Maybe it was something that sometimes is there and sometimes it's not. Oh well, let's go upstairs. Murd finds peace in the storm. You're very zen. To me, it's just a racket. Food. No salt yet. Not that I care, but... And you're only pretty because
P doesn't seem so crazy right now.
there was only 2 of each of you. Now, I don't care. Y'all can get mixed. Just a tinder plug. We don't need that can opener. What? Drop that. I want to keep that and repair it. Okay. And I should probably actually turn off the lantern right now, but... Alright. You can go in. You can go in. I'm gonna do that. You know what? I'm gonna leave the bows. I've said before, there's nothing that says I have to actually carry one. I'm gonna keep the wires and such. I'm gonna keep that as well. Gather some more books. Hey, hey, hey. Around the corner from the fridge, that shelf down at the bottom, there's salt. Really? I don't know why I was even bringing it up, because it's not like I'm gonna cook anything with it, but let's go get it. Around... Oh. How the hell did you see that? Or is it always there? Alright, you know what? Let's do that. You wouldn't have mentioned it, but I said no salt and you got salty. You know what? We don't have any need to be taking stuff that we'll never use. I have 0 attachment to firearm cleaning kits. It's never made any rule yet. Another sewing kit. Interesting. Got a lot of sewing kits. Oh, there's another lantern. Let's go this way first. We are tired. That's actually a good find, eh? Nothing back there. I'll check if it's better than the one we have. 93.89, okay. Well, oh damn. It's in good enough condition that we can leave it down where I typically leave the clothing. And basically just you. And it looks like it's everything. Let's drink you. I'm gonna make sure I have ratio on me. I have a cup. I'm eating them peaches.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
She'll be fine. We're gonna fill the belly though. And drink you up. That sliver is a big deal. Alright. So, for those of you on YouTube, I thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.